First, I'll apologize for not having my players with me. They're scheduled for shoot around at 10:30 in the morning, so we've got less than 12-hour turnaround, and it was quite a bit of a wait. So I released them to go eat and get treatment. We got a couple guys banged up, so you're stuck with me tonight. Hard-fought battle. We knew it wouldn't be easy, as you've seen these first three games, right? Anyone can beat anyone, and it's kind of how conference has gone this year. And so I thought our guys did a phenomenal job of attention to detail and executing the scout. One of the things we talked about was 40 minutes of aggression, 40 minutes of transition, whether we got stops and we were in fast breaks or breaking the press, which also was transition. And I thought the guys did a phenomenal job of attacking, but also slowing down and executing some half-court offense when needed. Struggled a little bit defensively in the first half with the fouls, but I thought that we had some long stretches in the second half while some guys were in foul trouble on the bench. Jordan Williams was big time for us, probably saved our bacon in the second half with 7 rebounds and his defensive physicality. So look forward to another opportunity in the next round.
Hey, Travis. Coulter Nuanez, ESPN, MT, and Skyline Sports. Coach Coburn mentioned them doing some different stuff that they've done since the first time they played you, but they looked exactly like the first time they played you. You guys just handled it so much better. But so just talk about that element of things.
Yeah, his team has evolved over the year, I think, which has made them so difficult to play against. First time we played them, they hadn't pressed all year, and they were playing more conventional style defense, and they showed up in our game, start pressing. And so mid-game, we had to make adjustments, and a press is hard to beat when you haven't done it in practice in weeks. And so they caught us off guard. Second time we were prepared more for them. But they've evolved over the last couple of weeks in terms of adding things offensively, tweaking where their traps are coming from defensively. They didn't just switch all the ball screens like they normally do. They were doing some other things, keeping you on the sidelines. So we had to make game time adjustments offensively to just get shots on some possessions. I thought he did a good job with his team.
You have such a veteran backcourt. How much trust do you have in those guys, and what do you think of their performance tonight?
A lot of trust. These guys played a lot of basketball games. Like I said, they pay attention to detail, so they know what it is that we're trying to execute in every possession, in every situation. And I thought those guys, those upperclassmen, were incredible in terms of handling adversity and executing out of timeouts.
And since this tournament started, we've seen nothing but upset. You're the only seed that held. How do you not let everything that's gone down influence the mentality of your team, and what do you think of your team to stay in the course?
We had some conversations about some of those matchups. And I just think there's, some teams match up better with others. And so I think our guys seeing what happened yesterday, and today was more of an even battle to me. But seeing what happened yesterday, I think their attention to the details and the understanding of how hard they were going to have to play if they wanted to win, without me saying it, was huge. And you could tell by their energy this morning when we shot.
Hey, Travis. Frank Agola with Missoulian. Portland State comes back and ties it up, but then you guys get a quick 9-0 run after that and are able to, hold on to that lead even as Portland State's trying to come back. So what did you feel made the biggest difference after that point in the game?
Jordan Williams on defense. He was able to guard a bigger body and block off and help us get rebounds. We couldn't get rebounds with Lou out. The rest of our bigs just did not do a good job rebounding the ball, and Jordan stepped in and played big and did that. And then our execution on the offensive side. They were really aggressive in terms of fighting touches, so we were able to get some backdoors and some layups. And I thought the guys did a phenomenal job of spreading them out and executing against the pressure.
Can you talk about Jordan, how he's gotten to this point to be able to step up and contribute in a big moment like this when needed?
He stays ready. He's from a winning program in high school, winning program in college. I think we talk a lot about guys staying ready. Chase Henderson as well. It went long stretches where he didn't check into a game, and then all of a sudden we played him 14 minutes and he contributes, right? And so it's hard, but that's where maturity comes in, is having an understanding that everybody's roles are different and your name can be called at any point in time, and when it is, be ready. And I think Jordan's done a phenomenal job of not only staying ready, but encouraging the guys and supporting the guys that are in the game when he's not. And I think that's helped us win a lot of basketball games.
All right, we have time for one more question. I'll go back there. Alex Hoffman, NBC Montana. Idaho State made quite a statement win last night. You got them now. First thoughts on your next opponent?
You know, when you're close like they were, right, I think they walk away from the game at Northern Colorado feeling like that was a win. I wouldn't disagree. And then at home, you know, they played well enough. There was probably some areas where they could be a little better. Northern Colorado was just on fire. So I think they walk away from those two games thinking, you know what, we can play better. And they're very winnable games. And so I think they just went in with a ton of confidence. They've played well against us as well, and we've had some spurts to pull away. So we've got to give them the same respect that they've given us, knowing we got to play better basketball than we played a week ago to beat them.